Are you drowning in AI tools, not sure which ones are worth paying for or which are just lying around gathering dust? In this video, I'll show you the exact AI software that I invest in, why each one earns its spot, and how I decide which stays and which goes. By the end of this video, you'll see how I build a stack that actually fits my work style without wasting money or chasing hype. I'm Leader Zach, and I help solopreneurs cut through the noise to build businesses that fit without burning out or selling out. So let's get into it. Why I pay for AI. I don't see these tools as gadgets. They're part of my business model, just like software subscriptions or hosting fees. They're investments. What I'm using today might not be what I'm using 6 months from now because AI moves fast. So I focus on the role of each of the tools and how they play, not any kind of brand loyalty or because it's being requested or suggested by a lot of people. So first off is Wisprflow. I can't imagine not having Wisprflow today. It's the place where every project starts. It's a text to type application, and I use it because my brain outruns my fingers every single time. And Wisprflow fixes that. I talk through ideas and it formats them into something usable. I have a conversation with whatever I'm dealing with, and sometimes things through conversation come up that normally wouldn't if you're concentrating and typing. So I like to use Wisprflow to help me just get the fresh ideas out on paper. I will tell you this, there is a limit to how much time you can record with each interaction. But the good thing is if you go over, it'll give you a message and it will tell you that it didn't work. But then when you go into the application or the tool dashboard, you can regenerate it and it will be there. So it's not like you talked for a minute straight and it was for naught. The second thing that I rely on religiously is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is my go-to LLM AI. Most people think that it's just for answers. For me, it allows me to create custom GPTs or to strategize with different actions. It helps me to reframe my framework. I have a story refiner, a decision helper, an idea generator, a content repurposer, all in one space. I talk through messy ideas, run them through my custom GPTs and projects, and even in the space itself. And it cuts through the noise and takes a ton of time off of my process. That's why it earns a big spot in my AI stack. Claude, which is another LLM. I don't use it to write for me. I use it to write with me. It sharpens drafts, it checks tone and clarity, and it keeps my message consistent. It is more human-like than robotic. So that's why I really rely on it for the writing style. Think of it as my editor on demand. That's the role that it plays in the grand scheme of my AI stack. Midjourney's been my favorite image tool. I've been using it for I don't know how long, but it's been a while. And I've trained it for consistency, so the images match my brand every time. Tools come and go, but when it comes to visuals, Midjourney still earns its keep with me. And the reason is because one, it's continuing to innovate and it's enhancing features, but it also allows me to think like a creative because it has omni references, which is how I'm able to make my character look like me. It also has style references, which helps keeps the consistency. And then it has editing, short video creation, and a whole lot more. Mood boards. It really allows me to easily create from prompts and guidance. Now, I'm not saying that other AI programs, especially image programs, ideogram, and even Nano Banana aren't great or aren't good products. When it comes to visuals, Midjourney still earns its keep with me. Since Gemini is included with my Google Workspace account, it's basically a free teammate. I use it for SEO brainstorming, YouTube research, and quick Google native tasks. Why not use what I'm already paying for? That's how I look at it. So I don't use Gemini as much as the other applications, but I do use it a fair amount. Now, the next would be Genspark. When I need creative sparks like website layouts, landing page layouts, video, B-roll, or presentation ideas, I don't overthink it. I just open up Genspark and tell it what I need. It's my multi-tool for those I just need a jumpstart moment. I'm not vibe coding in it or using it for maximum capacity, but in this moment, I'm using it for what I need it. Gamma would be my last. Presentations are my weak spot. And until Gamma, I was a hot mess with it. It takes my messy outline and turns it into slides that I can actually use and that are cohesive. That's its only job in my stack, and it does it well. Whether I'm looking to create a presentation for a speech, for a video, or just in general for a thought process, Gamma it is. Now look, I use a lot of other tools. I also have a lot of multi-purpose tools like Canva and Notion and TidyCal, but I don't count them as my core AI stack because they do use artificial intelligence. They don't use artificial intelligence like the AI agents and the LLMs, but for me, they're just supporting players. They do have the AI capability, as I think everyone eventually will, or everything eventually will, but they also have their own purpose on my team and in my software stack. So here's the takeaway. The stack isn't about having the newest or the trendiest AI. It's about having tools that serve specific roles in your work. That's how you keep from wasting money and actually get results from the applications. Here's the bottom line. You need to stay open-minded to changes and always be curious. And that'll keep you from getting stagnant or stymied with any one particular AI bot or artificial intelligence. So now it's your turn. What is one AI you found that has been worth paying for? Tell me in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe where we talk about all things business and how to use AI to your advantage. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.